Hi, I welcome all of you in my channel and in this video in which we are going to discuss about one-way ANOVA based upon a practical data, real life data. We will discuss about problem statement, hypothesis formulation based upon the problem statement, then solving the problem in Excel and Minitab, interpretation of the results. Based upon interpretation, we will conclude and we will then give our remarks. At the end of this video, I will give recommendation regarding this specific problem. So let's start the video. The engineering corporation offer 4 different type of services to their customers. The services include air monitoring, soil remediation, water reclamation, and health and safety engineering. The engineering corporation would like to know that if each of the lines of services offer the same return of investment or different. So they gather the data for all 4 different type of services they are providing, and the research question is that if the return on investment is not same for all of their line of services, so it will be helpful to know where is the difference exists, or which of the line of services is giving maximum return of investment. Based upon the problem statement, the hypothesis has been formulated. Null hypothesis H0, there is no statistically significant difference between the 4 lines of service of air, soil, water and training for the return on investment. The alternate hypothesis represented by HA, there is a statistically significant difference between the 4 lines of service of air, soil, water and training for the return on investment. Then we will write a short 2 lines para that analysis of variance ANOVA is performed using Microsoft Excel data analysis tool pack and Minitab at significance level alpha is equal to 0.05. So this is the data for the 4 alternatives. If for here the data is in column E, then same is the case, the data for the training is in column H. So these are the 4 alternatives. We will going to compare these 4 alternatives using ANOVA. So let's go to the data tab, then click on the data analysis. So first of all, I will click on the data tab, then data analysis. In the data analysis, we have to search for the ANOVA. So that's ANOVA single factor, or we can say it one-way ANOVA. Please click on the OK. Then we will have to give the input range. So in the input range, I will select the 4 columns that contains the data. So from this cell till the end of this data, I will select the whole data. And we will see that the data is grouped by the columns, means air, soil, water and training data are in separate columns. Then we will also say that the label, just like A is equal to air, B is equal to soil, these are in the first row and we consider it as label, not as data. Then I will say that select the output range, let's say in this cell. So I will click enter. Then you will have to just click OK and you will get the result for the ANOVA. So these are the results for the ANOVA. Let's go straight away towards the p-value. As the p-value is too much less than 0.05, it's almost 0.00. So we will say that we reject the null hypothesis and there is a very significant difference exists among the 4 lines of services. And then if you will have to take the decision that which of the alternative is giving maximum rate of return, then you can say that the soil is giving maximum rate of return. And then when we will go to the Minitab will explain it in a very beautiful way with the very outstanding and attractive, you can say, visualizations, graphs. So the same data is in Minitab. Just click on the stat, then ANOVA, then one way. Then you will have to select, you will have 2 options there and you will select response data are in a separate column for each factor level, just like we did in the Excel. So I will say that these are my 4 responses. Select all of them and then go to the options. Okay, we are doing 95% two-sided, it's okay. Then go to the comparisons. I will suggest you people to do Tukey's and Fisher. These are the 2 good tests. I am going to explain that what is meant by these tests. Then in the graph, I strongly recommend you people to do the blocks plot for the data. Then click OK. After that, results, you will see yes, I need all of them. More often you can also say give me the expanded tables. This is also very important thing that is available in the Minitab software. Click OK and then click OK. For the detail, you can say result, click on this tab, you will get the whole data. So the null hypothesis, all means are equal, and alternate hypothesis, not all means are equal. Significance level taken as 0.05. After that, the factor information, we have 4 different factors with the name air, soil, water and training. Analysis of variance, it is telling that we have 4 factors and so 3 degree of freedom for the factors, and the p-value obtained is 0.00. Same decision that we reject the null hypothesis, and a very significant difference exists between the 4 alternatives. Further, these 4 alternatives, they explain almost 29.32 variation in the response variable, that is return on investment. So based upon, again we can say that the soil has the maximum return of investment. Then the most important thing is Tukey's, or we can say post-hoc test. The post-hoc test we always do after the ANOVA when it is found to be significant. ANOVA just only tells us that which of the factors is significant, and in order to get identify the difference between any 2 pairs of the levels, we will have to do post-hoc test. So what are the post-hoc test results say? To understand the post-hoc test, it is strongly recommended to first understand the box plot of the data. So this data, this visualization or graph is telling us that there is a significant difference exists among the means for air and training. Between the difference also exists a very significant difference exists between soil and training. Let's see it numerically. So the numerical results for the Tukey's test is also saying that the difference between air and training is found to be maximum, second maximum minus 3.5. The highest difference is among soil and training, that is minus 3.7. So these are the basically result for the Tukey's test. You will get almost the similar results for the Fisher individual test. The Tukey and the Fisher are 2 post-hoc tests. The p-value associated with these post-hoc tests, they tells us that which of the 2 pairs has a significant difference among them. So you can say that air and water, air and training, soil and water, soil and training, water and training. These pair have a very significant difference between them, and these pair make the ANOVA as significant. Now we will report in the APA style. A one-way ANOVA was conducted to test whether the return on investment in a consulting project varies across 4 lines. Results showed that there is a significant difference between 4 alternatives, and this is notation for the ANOVA. F test with 3 degrees of freedom for the numerator or the levels and 70 degrees of freedom for the error. F naught value or F statistic value is equal to 11.92 with a p-value obtained is less than 0.05. Therefore, we reject the null hypothesis, and a statistically significant difference is found between the 4 lines of service for air, soil, water and training for the return on investment. As the ANOVA is found to be statistically significant, it is strongly suggested to perform a post-hoc test, Tukey's, Bonferroni, Fisher, to check whether pair-wise difference exists between the 4 group means and which one of the pair has the highest difference from all others. Post-hoc tells that the significant difference between 2 group means. If the ANOVA is insignificant, then there is no need of post-hoc test. So the findings are, it is found that there is a significant difference exists among the 4 lines of service for the return on investment. The highest return on investment is for the soil remediation, followed by air monitoring, water reclamation, and health and safety training respectively. Recommendations based upon the alternatives evaluation on the return on investment. It is strongly recommended to engineering corporation to preferably focus on winning the tender award for the soil remediation and air monitoring projects. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have any problem in your research work, you can contact me directly. You have my WhatsApp number. Contact me on my WhatsApp, my email address for any kind of problems. Thanks a lot for watching the video and please subscribe to my channel. Bye.